Laudetur Jesus Christus, praise be Jesus Christ. Welcome to the live broadcast of Palm Sunday of the Lord's Passion here in the Vatican, St. Peter's Square. I am Father Paul Samasumo, and I shall bring you translations of some of the liturgical texts, as well as some of the commentary of this special celebration of the most solemn week in the Church's Christian calendar. Cardinal Leonardo Sandri is the celebrant of this Mass. He is the Prefect Emeritus of the Dicastery for the Oriental Churches and he'll be the main celebrant at this Mass. Like Pope Francis, Cardinal Sandri was born in Buenos Aires, or rather in Argentina, to parents of Italian descent. And speaking about Pope Francis, yesterday, the Holy Father paid a special visit to the Basilica of St. Mary Major on the eve of Palm Sunday and Holy Week. As always, the Pope prayed before the icon of the Virgin Mary, Salus Populi Romani. It was actually the 100th and 26th time that he was visiting the Basilica of St. Mary Major. On behalf of Vatican News, I'd like to welcome all of you joining us for this live broadcast of television and radio, wherever you are, along with flower experts within Italy and from the Netherlands. Vatican News Facebook live stream procession, which we are now awaiting, and the procession commemorates the Lord's entry into Jerusalem. The procession helps us enter into the concrete of the mystery that we shall celebrate this week. From our Catechism of the Catholic Church, we have an explanation there that it is not just a mere what we are doing here is not just a mere recollection of the generosity of various agencies from the Netherlands and Italy. Through the liturgies of Holy Week. Over the colt, and help Jesus to mount. Lord, why have you abandoned me? And now the second reading is a reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Philippians.
A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Philippians. Jesus Christ, though he was in the form of God, did not count equality with God a thing to be grasped, but emptied himself by taking the form of a servant, being born in the likeness of men. And being found in human form, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross.
And Pilate asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" And he answered him, "You have said so." Then Pilate said to the chief priests and the crowds, "I find no guilt in this man." But they were urgent, saying, "He stirs up the people, teaching throughout all Judea, from Galilee even to this place." When Pilate heard this, he asked whether the man was a Galilean. And when he learned that he belonged to Herod's jurisdiction, he sent him over to Herod. And after examining him before you, behold, I did not find this man and the women who were mourning and lamenting for him, offering him sour wine and saying, "At last." We just listened to a proclamation of the gospel of the Lord's Passion, and now we wait, but out of coercion. Let us follow then in Simon's footsteps, for he teaches us that Jesus comes to meet everyone in our own lives. Let's make our prayer and of flock. Two groups of families bring the bread and wine that will be offered during this Mass. The Cardinal incensing the altar, and also soon the deacon is going to incense the congregation here. And may that incense rise and remind us also that we are God's holy people, His temple. In case you are just joining us, or maybe you joined after the Eucharist celebration had begun, of all His holy church accepted and
Egli, nella notte in cui veniva tradito, prese in rendimento per Cristo. Are you looking to grow? Per Cristo, con Cristo, lascio la pace, vi do la mia pace. Non guardare ai nostri peccati, ma alla fede della tua Chiesa, e donale unità e pace secondo la tua volontà, tu che vivi e regni nei secoli dei secoli. Amen. La pace del Signore.
The peace of the Lord be with you always. And now the deacon invited, but only say the word, and my soul. So slowly, bow Basilica of St. Peter. Not expected, but a lovely surprise indeed. And coming to greet all these pilgrims, over 25,000 people gathered in the square. It's a lovely, lovely sight to see Pope Francis. And he's looking well, actually, I must say. Looking very, very well, recovering very well. Just the congregation, a blessed Sunday. Pope Francis, blessed Sunday, Palm Sunday, and I wish you blessed Holy Week as well, he says. Yeah, that's it. Very lovely surprise there to see Pope Francis coming to grace this occasion. Cardinal Parolini, Cardinal Rinze, and a few others who are here. Nuns there. The Angelus of today, the message. No. With various Holy Week liturgies. You will find more information about these from our anorderly exit from St. Peter's Square. The angel and help us to live this Holy Week in faith. Allow me as we